Okay, so one of the things that we're noticing here is use of court space. So we're just working on passing here. There's a focus on what they're trying to do. It's mostly production based. They're trying to pass the target here. We have an extra court available. So let's look at the drill real quick. And one of the things I'm noticing is we're only getting like one touch for about a minute and 20 seconds if I'm counting. So like that's not great. We need to try to find a way of getting like more touches with like a focus. So the question's gonna be like, is it worth going to like partners or something like that where we're getting more touches but it's not as exactly game-like? And then the other part is on the teaching part of it, which is we're getting a lot of feedback. We have 3 coaches here with this group. It's a good coach-to-player ratio. And we're getting a lot of individual feedback. And what I think a lot of coaches do when you have a lot of players that need a lot more feedback is that we see all these things that are wrong. We're just like saying, well, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, do this, and it's good feedback. But really, when you have this many players, there's usually like 1, 2, 3 things that just kind of like, what are we doing that's wrong? And we should probably like condense what we're teaching and go, hey, these are things that have to be right, and then we can kind of focus on the one thing. We're not just saying, typing off a bunch of things that are like wrong with the individual player. Like, we're getting all this good feedback from the coaches, but we probably need to make sure the players are getting more reps in a way. So we're gonna kind of change the drill a little bit, and we're gonna use more space. We're gonna move it to 2 courts, and then we're gonna condense our feedback, and we're only gonna like now use our coaches to focus on like one thing to teach, which we're just gonna say right now is weight forward. We're gonna pick that because most of them don't have their weight forward. They're passing with their weight back, or they're just neutral. And the most important angle in serve receive passing, which is what we're working on here, is weight forward. So we're just gonna say that. We can say a lot of things. We're just gonna say that. Okay. Okay. We didn't learn from last week. All right. We're gonna come back. We're gonna get feedback with enthusiasm. We're back on the red. Quick play. All right. Quick. Okay, back. Smiling. We're having fun. Now we're ready to take feedback. All right, listen. We're going to use our court space better. We have 2 courts. We have enough coaches. We're going to move to 2 courts. I want coaches. I want us to change it to player-initiated drill instead of one coach entering it. Okay, so we can just simply have 2 targets, exactly what you're doing. 2 targets, 2 lines, not 3. Okay, 2 courts. Right? Players are entering, so coaches can spend more time coaching, less time tossing. Okay, so you guys have to be a good coach here. You have to make sure that you're tossing to the person. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be a little bit imperfect because volleyball is very imperfect. Right? Here's the one focus I want you working on. The coaches is going to be the one feedback that we're going to be talking about. There's a lot of things that are wrong here or need to get better. Okay, but we're going to worry about one thing, which is going to be your weight being where? What? Forward. Okay, we want our weight forward. Right? The most important angle that we have in passing is what? Forward. Forward angle. Right? So left, right. So really, we're trying to pass the ball forward. This is serve receive passing. Okay, so your weight passing. So I don't care how we move right now. We're gonna care how you move. But right now, we're not worried about too much about how you're moving. We're just gonna worry about where your weight is. So I want you guys to focus on. It's not a lot of platform work right now. We'll make that a focus later. Okay, it's just gonna be simply, hey, how I'm moving the ball. Forward, deep. Where is my weight? And I want you to load. Loading means you put weight on one step. I can move back. I'll move back. I'll start loading my front step. Okay? We're just worried about weight. That's all we're worried about. That's the only feedback that you get from the coaches. You guys understand? So we go back. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
split them in half. Okay. Sid, stay in charge here. You guys take 4 of 1, and then it's gonna be 2 lines. Player initiated. We're gonna get a lot more reps, and focus is on what? 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 Okay, so now we're gonna look at this and see if we get some changes. Got it? Okay, here we go. So take half of them. Take half of them here. Guys, remember, I don't want 3. I want 2. And so give me 2 tossers. 2 tossers, 2 targets, 2 passes. Some of you guys are gonna have to go with those. Toss, pass, target, and then just move on. I need another tosser already going. You get more reps. Stop, stop, stop. I got 2 passers, 2 targets, 2 tossers. We're just going to follow the ball. We're going to get tons of reps like this. So you're going here, you're going here, okay? Target, okay? And if it's going slower than this, like we can't do it, if passes are bad, or we run all over, we don't have a tosser, we can get more tossers, right? They're just going to go back over there. So we can take 2 more if we need to. Which way do you want to grab the ball? Give me 1 more. Quickly. Okay, maybe next in line. Come up. Down this line. Right here. Okay. I'll take your ball. Need that. Okay, here we go. Now it's toss, and then you guys move to the passing line. Here we go. Now we got 2 balls going at the same time. Marcus, get your ball. Get your ball. Move on. Grab it. And let's go. I want to toss like every 5 seconds at least. Be a toss.
Probably getting a touch every 30 seconds. We're almost tripling our touches. And we haven't focused, we only have one thing we have to work on. Way forward right now. We have a lot to work on, so I don't have to worry about the way forward right now. Good, move forward. Okay, weight was back though, weight was back. Is your weight forward? That's what I want you worried about. I don't care where the ball goes. I care about where your weight is. Weight forward. Yes. Good. We're seeing that some of the balls are going over the net. That's, hey, so as long as your weight being forward, you have to focus on being a little softer with your touch. There's going to be some other things we'll talk about. We'll take a snap. Weight at least is forward. The ball's not backwards. Yes, that's great. Very good. Good. Try to stop.
So they're doing a good job here of just like being able to stay on task, worrying about one thing. We're getting 3 times the amount of reps now. Okay. And even if we gave no instruction, we're trying to give instruction on, again, on like simplifying it, maybe like a one thing. Even if we gave no instruction, they're still getting 3 times the amount of reps, you know? But because we're like condensing the instruction of it, like it's really easy for like a beginner to just like focus on the one thing that they're doing. And we're trying to take the focus away from like the results as much, and we're putting it more on like the technique. And again, it's just like one part of the technique. It's not like a million things. We're giving them a ton of feedback, a ton of technique work. They're gonna probably do none of it, and they're just gonna resort, go back to like focusing on the result part of it. It's just like, is it going to target? Which ultimately is important, but it's not important for what we're doing right now. We're trying to instruct. So I'm gonna go to like the other court, see how they're doing, and see if there's little changes. But again, I think the most important thing is we're getting like way more reps, way more touches on the ball. These guys don't have a ton of time with us, so we have to like make the most of it. Everybody's working a lot harder too. They're gonna feel accomplished. They're working hard. They're gonna leave the gym going, oh gosh, I'm tired. Actually, I worked hard. And as they evolve and they're playing at older age groups, playing at high levels, I'll guarantee you, multiple kids in these groups are gonna like make an Under Armour team at some point. Like our top teams. They're like, somebody's gonna make one of these top teams, and this is where they're learning how to like work hard. Because those teams are gonna like, it's very demanding. You're gonna have to like be pushed, and they have to learn it here. You know, the first thing they're learning is like, we don't have to touch the ball a lot. We don't have to work really hard. That's the first thing they know. Then that's we're gonna have to later on break them down to get to that point where they're talented enough to be up on a top team. But regardless of that, we're just trying to get them to touch the ball a lot, and whatever they evolve to is just, hey, I just want to make my junior high team. I just want to make varsity, whatever it is. We're getting this, getting the right mindset for how they should work and how they should learn. So I'm gonna move to the next sport. Do you like the change in what we did? I think one of the things we were talking about waves, you're going to hear that a lot from coaches. And what are we working on? What's our one focus? Weight forward, okay? What is that, upper body or lower body thing? It's mostly a lower body thing. It could be an upper body thing, right? We're doing this, it's an upper body thing. But it was movement based, right? If I'm doing this, I didn't move that. Okay, so I'm sort of talking about using your legs a little bit more. Okay, it doesn't mean we're doing a lot of this, right? It's more where my weight's going. I'm shifting my weight, I'm using my legs, and is this a hard contact or a soft contact? That's it, what is hitting? Is it hard or soft? It better be hard. It's hard, right? What is serving? Hard, fluff, hard. What is setting? Hard, I don't mean hard as in like hard to do, okay? Soft contact, the passing. Soft contact. So it's subtle what we're doing with our legs, how we're shifting our weight. Okay? That takes it a hard contact and nothing to talk about. It's a lot of arm motion, right? Now where our weight is, that's going to come from our lower half. Okay? Look how I'm moving. Right? Stop. It doesn't, I'm not, yes, huge leg movement. It's a soft movement, okay? And again, it's about weight. And you know what that lets you do? It lets you be really simple with your platform. Do a lot of this. Just be here. Aspen doesn't have much of an action or a reflection. Got it? Any feedback that you're seeing? What do you like? Don't like? Want to see change?
A lot of you guys are running with the platform. I want to speak to that. And also, you guys are still running as you have to. I want you guys to get stopped and then pass.
Okay, and that's good feedback because it is still on the focus, which is your weight forward. Okay, sometimes you can have too much weight forward. But so the coach is saying, hey, you guys are running this way. That's scary, right? And that's where the ball's going. Okay? That's weight forward also, but too much. Right? So it's subtle. So coaches are giving good, subtle feedback on the same thing. It's not just saying weight forward. Okay? It's doing it in different ways. Use your legs more. Use your legs less. Right? Okay, there's different ways to do it. Okay, let's go back at it. 2 more reps.